Hi, giving an update on my submuscular ulnar nerve transposition. I'm 3.5 weeks out now. It's been a long time since I posted a video. I intended to post one a long while back, and I just kept getting busy and didn't have time to do it, or didn't find time to do it, I should say. But posted one now. Big change from the last video is I don't have my splint or wrap anymore. I've been without that for 9 days now. This is a Saturday. I got that taken off a week ago, this past Thursday, so it's been 9 days since I've had that off. That changes everything in terms of your recovery from this, if you're getting ready to go through it, or if you are in the middle of it and have your splint on right now. Things are so much easier as far as sleeping. You can sleep flat on your back. You can sleep, instead of being inclined, sleep through the night much better. Still got to, be careful how you lay it, but then prop it up on my leg a little bit, and kind of helps that way, because not super comfortable being completely flat yet. Watching TV, relaxing, those kind of things, so much easier without that splint on than it is, with it wrapped up and in that splint. So, things are just night and day difference in terms of your daily activities. As far as my movement goes, I'm pretty good at my movements. Here, going here, I feel okay. Out to the sides, I don't do anything real fast with it. I try to do a real quick movement, but kind of deliberate, slower movements. But it is getting better each day. As far as range of motion, I can touch to my ear. I go slow doing that. You can tell. Get to about here, it's super tight in here right now when I'm doing that. Touching the top of my head is pretty good. Obviously with my other arm, those are all easy tasks to do. With this arm, it's different. I can get to here, and like I said, it gets a little bit tight, and I start to think, okay, I don't want to move it too fast or quick trying to get there. As far as my incision goes, we'll try to get in here and show this on the back side here. It's right there. My doctor did internal stitches, so there was nothing to remove, and I had some tape on it, surgical tape. After I took the splint off, or after he took the splint off, I soaked it in a sink and was able to loosen that up and just slowly peel it, a little bit of time after I soaked it, and get that to come off, and that's helped things there since that's off there. There's some bruising up in here. This was much more pronounced bruising a few days ago, and then you can see bruising on the side here, actually where he ran that nerve up above the incision. You can see some bruising there, and there is a spot that kind of protrudes right in here. You can see it as I go to the side here, and then there kind of sticks out. It's a lump, I guess you'd call it. I don't push on it super hard, but I can run my hand across it, and you can certainly tell that it's hard. I sent pictures of that to the doctor's nurse, pictures, and I kind of circled it, emailed her, and she showed it to the surgeon and said he wasn't concerned. He thought it was scar tissue. Scar tissue on the inside, I've done some research on that, as you can do yourself, and it says usually internal scar tissue after a surgery usually goes away on its own. So as the body heals it up and then kind of dissolves it after a while. So I'm hoping that lump will go away. I don't like that there, so hopefully that doesn't stay there forever. It's not super noticeable, but you can, when you compare to my other arm, you can see a protrusion right there. And like I said, it is kind of, feels hard as I push on it and kind of rub across it there. But that would be where he actually, started burying the nerve up there and going into there. So it hopefully will go away over time. I'm not in any kind of therapy right now. My surgeon didn't want to start therapy till another June 10th, I think it is. So that's another 2.5 weeks or so from now, before I would start therapy on my after he sees me again. I'm on no weight at all. He doesn't want me lifting anything heavy with it. I've just been doing things as far as like picking things up off the desk, holding them, that kind of stuff, just to kind of get used to making motions with that arm again, but not picking up anything of any kind of weight, obviously. So I don't want to risk anything there. Like I said, life gets easier with this off. Still tough mentally to not be able to do the things you want to do. That's really hard, especially if you're someone who's active and does a lot of yard work, or mechanical work, or works with your hands, around the house, handy type work, that kind of stuff. It's hard not to be able to do things that make you feel like yourself and make you feel like you're useful and contributed in those kind of things. But you do get by and try to just look on the bright side of it as much as you can. So I have had swelling a lot. It usually has been swelling in my wrist really badly. It's not today. I haven't been on my feet near as much today. You see it looks about the same today. But during the week when I was on my feet every day with teaching and stuff, my wrist would swell up super fat down here at the end, way bigger than the other one. Today's not doing that so much. You can see the indented spot in my hand right here now that I talked about. See where it's scalloped right there? I told you that's what actually led us to do this surgery, or led me to pursue this surgery, is the fact that I was losing this muscle right here really badly, and some of these on top were going too. He said it's way too early to know if it's been a success that way. Doctor said it takes a long time for that nerve to regenerate from your elbow down to your hand. So, obviously you can tell that's going to take a while. But I have seen, in the mornings, especially when I try to pinch this hand together some or raise this up, I do see more twitching going on in there than I used to see. I'll see my muscle kind of twitch and vacillate a little bit. And so, my optimistic side of my brain kind of says, hey, maybe something's waking up a little bit in there. Maybe the nerve's starting to get a little bit of signal down there to it. It may not be, I don't know, but I'm trying to stay optimistic and hope that maybe it's waking up a little bit. That'd be pretty quick. It's only 3 weeks after a surgery, but it does seem like it's twitching more than it used to when I squeeze my hand together or do these kind of things. I can see it jumping some, that muscle jumping a little bit. So hopefully maybe that means something positive. I don't know. But anyway, that's my update on this. Like I said, I'm not there yet. Well, one thing that is normal is I do have numbness in my fingers, all of them. My thumb, my fingers, all the way through are kind of numb, especially when I touch things I can't really feel that well. I think that's normal. Doctor said that's a normal thing. And I do have numbness right here on the back side of my elbow, just kind of right in this area right now. It's a little bit numb. When I first got the splint off, it was numb, a large area, but it's kind of almost just in this area right here, right now, where it's numb. So I think that's normal as well. But anyways, that's the update on this. It's 3.5 weeks after surgery, and maybe shoot a video here in the future to let you know if something changes, if you're getting worse or better, or hopefully getting better. Those kind of things will give you an update and know what to expect. So, all right, bye.